Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. Now I'm really hoping that the audio is working because OBS updated. Actually, let me just quickly check. You may hear some overlapping voices. Hello everyone and welcome back to Final Fantasy. Yep, there we go. You can hear. I just ran my own stream for a few moments to just check that it was picking up. Because basically OBS updated, so now I'm super paranoid that any of my settings from previously have been ruined, considering it took me a bit of time to fix this stuff up in the first place. Right, so straight into it. What are we doing? So I've been doing a bit of stuff offline. I say we've got level 57 on Paladin. Getting way ahead of where we are in the MSQ. We're like level 20 or something in the quest. I've also got Conjury up to level 30, which means we can now go unlock White Mage. But to do that, we've got to complete all of the Conjury quests. So I think that's what we're going to do. Before we do that, however, I do want to just run around and unlock the Gatherers. Now, I didn't really want to do gathering, crafting on stream, stuff like that. It's not particularly interesting. Maybe at some point I'll play through some of the more interesting quests. However, I did come to realise that when I went to create my retainers, which I have not yet hired, I can't really do that without unlocking all of the gatherers, because I have 4 retainers. So I will have 1 combat one, which will be another paladin, and then a fisher. The normal thing is to have 1 of each gatherer and then a combat one, which means 1 fisher, 1 botanist, 1 miner. And you can't assign those unless you've unlocked it, and they're also linked to your level. So I have to unlock all 3 of those in order to be able to make them at all. Even if I don't want to show the story on stream and I want to level them off stream, I'm going to unlock them now. So let's get that done. Carpenter, archer. Right, let's get them done. It should be fairly quick to just unlock these, and then we'll go and do some Conjury quests. Oh, excuse me. A bit of a sore throat. Never quite shifted that cough from earlier this year. There we go. There's the botany guilds. I've got to go to each of the cities now because I've each got one. You'll also notice I've got 120,000 guilds because I've been working my way up the PvP. You're interested in becoming a botanist. The finest botanist in the realm. Am I going to become a botanist? First, a brief explanation. Guild boasts a long history, 500 years, when a nation with its infancy, or precursor organization, commune with the. You'll hear loads about communing with the elementals. So this is going to become a running theme for Gridania. It belongs to the elementals, and you have to. This is where the placate this tree thing comes from that you will see in the Conjury quests. But the basic idea is like the elementals are powerful spirits of the forest, and you are only living there because they are happy for you to be there, basically. Mission prior to taking from their domain, and precious few commune with them. Conjurers blessed with the ability here, Seers, primarily Pagels, who are the human subclass, like Candy Senna with the horns. Relay the will to the botanist in a more timely manner. They had a new organization with a hero, and that became the Botanist Guild. So the guild employs a hero, offers guidance to our members, but it's not the. So harvesting practices, blah 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 blah. Maybe cast doubts aside. You don't need to be raised like a little forest-born guild, nor do you need to know the secret forest-born. So okay, fine, yeah. Come on. Speak to me when you're ready to begin the enrollment. Yep. And he'll get me an axe. Future. Uncanny talent from Fires Timber. It's a botanist. Fisher's really nice. She's a nice person. Oh no, she's on a chair. Oh, she's on a box actually. A nice hat though. Overview of botany, continue where I left off. All Gridanians create a close relationship, but non-so instances of botanist. It's suddenly taken a dark turn. Yes, I still want to be a botanist. Right, we're going to take the axe. We're not going to take the first quest because I have no interest in doing those right now. I just want to get it unlocked. I will have to level it off on stream. That's off stream a bit because that will limit me. And now we can set botanist as a role. There we go. Gather a role action. You'll see I've already got my botany stuff set, laid out here. And that's it really. That's all you need to do to unlock it. You technically don't need to do any of the quests, so that probably behooves you because there are abilities locked behind them. And now we go and do the same for, I guess, Miner first? We'll do Miner. We'll do Miner, we'll do Fisher, and then we'll go and get on with the Conjurer stuff. Alright, let's see where we going. Miner. There we go. Running along. It's quite a vicious looking axe, isn't it? Actually, you could do some real damage with that. Where are we going? Receptionist. Hello. Mind to join our ranks. Of course, they're always recruiting. Baron of Opportunity. Everyone knows that we already know well at this point that Uldar's full of people making it rich off. Mad Mithril Rush. Influx of migrants, so that's a problem we're currently having with not enough places for all the refugees from El Amigo. Possess neither equipment nor training. Exploited by those in power. Then collective action. They basically formed a union. So, become a miner. Yep. My brain is a gold mine. Ha! No. Yeah. Terrible jokes. Right, let's get this done. Speak to the guildmaster. Work hard and get dirty. Mining stuff. Can't take on enough, and a few folk make better miners than adventurers, being a hardy lot. Wholly for our benefit. Yes, I'll join. Need to work hard and get dirty. Not the newest, but it's just several marvelous well enough. And there we go. What I might do if I do decide to do the gathering or crafting quests is I will most likely look up in advance what I need to craft or gather, get them all, and then I'll do the then I'll do the quest on stream, so you can just see the story rather than see the boring bits. Even if I don't level these, it's still useful because I can still make the retainers. I mean, you can just make 4 combat jobs, but it is a bit of a hassle to change them, so I may as well make them as the right ones now. And then later I can level them if I want to or not. At the very least, I need to make them, because even if they're just level 1 with no ability to really gather anything, they still act as inventory space. And okay, I've got rid of a lot of stuff now that I'm able to do turn-ins with the Grand Company, because I did do the I think I did get another rank actually before. Yeah, some 2nd class Flame Sergeant now. I turned in all the junk I didn't need anymore, but I still would like to put stuff I'm not going to use, like the stuff I've already picked up from drops, like the dyes that I'm not currently using, like the materia and the various housing items that I can't use until I buy at least an apartment, stuff like that. Right, time to become a fisher as well. When you want fish for a day, you can call a culinarian, but we fish movies fly. Yes, I want to join the Fisher Guild. They're all really funny, and I like Limstead. Like, the vibes are quite good from the NPCs. Fishing sites are fisherman's site. You can't fish here, you can't fish anywhere. Rods and reels, us can keep out with nets. People prattle about our pullers. That's quite a phrase. There's much more I haven't mentioned. Ship at the seas, recite reports, manage the mongers. Why do you prefer to work alone? So sorry for rod and reel, not necessarily net the numbers net fishing yields, but pole fishing pulls prettier prizes. God almighty. Okay. Oh no, we've got to speak to her again. I thought I could just go speak to the guildmaster. Now I'm gonna join. And they give me some worms. He's out fishing. Of course he's out fishing. Right. Oh, we're in a pond. We mean to be in a pond. There we go. It's kind of interesting that 2 of them are Lalafell. The actual guildmaster's Lalafell as well. So, of the 3 gathering guilds, 2 of the guildmasters are Lalafell. And actually, they're both Dunesfolk ones as well. So you can tell from the name format. Well, Wawalega is supposed to be the guildmaster. You passed the first test by not laughing on her. I mean, if she's self-aware, she's probably the first one who's self-aware. Are you prepared to fish like a no-fish? Okay. Welcome to the guild. Rods we stow up on our new fish are priceless objects, which is to say they don't cost anything. In the meantime, let's see if you can figure out how to hold your pole. Oh, aye. Let's see the one I gave you in lessons to begin. Right, there we go. All 3 are unlocked. Nice and easy, nice and quick. Just as soon as... yeah, there we go. Right, let's do that. Let's get a set. There we go. So, bottomist, mana, fisher. We've also got some lungworm, which we'll put in here for now, I guess. Oh, there's a lot of crap building up in here as well. Yeah, I'll be glad to get all this stuff out. I'm storing gear because I'm hopeful eventually I will get a house, but it's not quite as simple as that, you know. Down there. I'll have to empty this out at some point, but when I've got a retainer. Right, I'm not going to make retainers now. I'm not going to make them on stream. I'll make them off stream. Maybe I'll show you them. I'm half tempted to just start fishing here now, but nah. I've got no bait anyway because I put in my thing. Right, let's get back to the Conjury quest line. So here's the outfit I've got because I've got the brand new stuff from that. From the what's it called? From the what was the word I was looking for? Oh, from the Hold the Novice. There's Waralego actually. He's out fishing, but I can also play cards against him. Let's play one match. Let me play a triple triad match. Just one. Oh, I've got a terrible deck on this character. Oh wow, okay, that was a good. Oh Jesus, that's a strong deck. I might get away with this if I'm lucky because it is a chaos. I just need to not lose any now. Oh, yay! Didn't get the card though. I'll come back and get the card later. I really like Triple Triad. It's a really nice little game. It's very simple, but it was a really nice inclusion. Right, let's go and start the Conjurer quests. We can hammer through them, then we'll do some more. MSQ maybe? That'd be nice. Right, we are going to... It's another Triple Triad. No. Conjure skill. If I manage to get White Mage unlocked as well, maybe we'll do a little roulette on White Mage or something. I really like White Mage. It's my main. On my main, and it's a pretty good time all around. I've actually still got quests to unlock, haven't I? Is that the one? This one. Oh, that's... How many dungeons are there? Oh, that's to unlock the sightseeing. Yeah. Have I got another dungeon to unlock? I must. What have I got here? Sastasha Tamtara, Sastasha Tamtara, Copperbell Halotali, right. Sastasha Tamtara, Copperbell Halotali, 1,000 Moors, yeah. And then Hawk. And then Khan and Custer's Cry. I guess Khan and Custer's Cry were optional. Of Darkhold and Aurum Veil, but they're both like level 40, so probably won't want to unlock them yet. I'll wait until I put better gear because I don't think I've even got that good gear on. Yeah, I've got level 35 gear on with Paladin, which is okay, but anyway, I'm getting distracted again. I can just do a roulette, or I can just run because describe it maybe if I want to. Let's carry on. First task. Without further ado, I've got my first task from Isumian. You encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and fungars. Slay 3 of each. Unless you undoubtedly so could coolly order the taking of life, things are not as they once were. These creatures have become a burden that it cannot bear. As a country, your duty is to carry out the world forest, including exterminating excess animals, apparently. Right, let's run. This should be very easy, to be fair. It's just right outside. Yeah. Yes, your first job as a healer, go kill these animals. Yeah, great job. To be fair, this is kind of a joke about it, but it's actually quite an unironically good way to introduce you to healers in this game. The healers in this game are not just healers. Healers in this game do damage and then fix problems, basically. If you come into it the mentality of I am a healer, therefore I will just heal, then you are gonna not have a good time. and you will upset your fellow party members because they will be carrying a burden that they should not be carrying in basically doing your job for you, making up for your inabilities to do damage or your refusal to do damage. So yeah, you want to avoid that as a rule. That one? Oh my god, of course I baited 3 more. Funny part is, of course, I'm level 30 at the moment, and I'm using level 15 gear, so I'm just one-shotting them all. I'm back. But yeah, no, it's very important to realize in Final Fantasy XIV, your healer is not there to just heal. Your healer is there to do damage, and then mitigate damage incoming, and then heal up when needed, not just constantly cast heals. And especially the case in higher level stuff, because you as a healer, like in an 8-man party, 8-man party, each person, on average should be doing like 12.5% of the damage. Now that isn't realistic because DPS are obviously supposed to be doing more damage, but like even as a healer, you should be doing like 8, maybe 8% of the damage. Ideally, maybe not even quite that much, but like if your DPS are responsible for 15 to 20% of the damage, then the rest of it has to be split between the tanks and the healers, and everyone should be contributing, especially with the damage requirements being quite tight in some fights. Pissing yourself in the middle, you can see with a conjurer's eyes, as in just blasting things with rock. Path to enlightenment, healing, protection, destruction. They all derive their power from the force embodied in all creation. Understanding these, Conjury may call upon to manipulate its environment, thereby realizing the state of being like it dies. Very picture of confusion, do not be disheartened, for comprehension shall come in time. Reach out to the force in each of us, hearken to my instructions. Breathe deep and open your eyes so that you see and feel the life around you. Will take your arcane used to lend that form. He had one with the world and blast it with rocks, apparently. Right, off we go again. Oh, he's going to give us a... This is terrible. So this is a really fun part. So back in A Realm Reborn, there was this concept of... Is that? Oh, it was. When the game started, thaumaturges, so black mages, and conjurers and white mages could get wands rather. So you had 2 options. You had a staff, like I've got a cane, which was generally had more stats on it. It was stronger, but didn't offer much protection, and you were able to instead swap it for a wand, which was a bit weaker, but would also have let you equip a shield at the same time. It didn't stick. That only applies for A Realm Reborn. You can't get wands after A Realm Reborn, which is a bit of a shame in some ways, because some of the designs are quite nice. But you can't get wands after A Realm Reborn. You can't use them as glam for anything, except for the wands, which you won't be using. Same goes for black mages. They didn't have wands. They had something similar. I can't remember what it's called, top of my head. But it was basically just a design idea that it just completely took out when it went into Heavensward. Oh, here we go. Element of Air. Just random bit of information. Learn to draw upon the energy of creation. I'm God, wellspring of our power. Not one thing, but many. Call upon all without first knowing each. Is Conjury at its most basic. Element of Earth. So we're going to the North Shroud and then listening to Hero Nolanel. Nolanel? Affinity for rocks and soil. So we're gonna go learn about soil now. I do love the theming around all of this. It's very apt. Where are we going? All these... Oh, we're going there. Okay, fine. There. Lost for a moment then. The menus. I mean, I should have just clicked this really, but... Right, let's go and speak to this guy. Oh, got walking to the wall. Right, where is he? Oh, he's down. In the middle of all these. Hello. Power of the earth is the solid foundation upon which a conjurer stands. At least he's respectful of your time. Opportunity to experience the qualities of it first hand in combat. Patch of soil that bears mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you have found the place, reach out to the focus of the earth's charm and attempt to commune with it. Resentful of your intrusion, the tainted being that feasts unseen upon the energies from the wounded earth shall then appear. Got a bit serious, hasn't it? Use the powers of Conjury, strike it down, permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of Earth will be real to during the struggle. Right. So, this is going to be, again, a bit of a common theme. There are patches... is it further up? Yeah, it's further up. We're going to have to go around. There are parts of the forest that become corrupted by evil forces, and part of the job of the conjurer is to draw it out and destroy such corruption, so on and so forth. Where are we going? There we go. Oh gee, I wonder where it is. Hello, what are you doing back here? Oh, this is where this is best up after this farm. Right. So we're going to click on this and see what comes out. Okay. Tainted Earth Sprite. I mean, I'm way over leveled for this, so it's just gonna die in like 2 hits. And now we go back. Excuse me. Hey, good scene. It's a shame, Sophie, your voice is early on. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. Are they following me? How did it feel to confront it, to endure its onslaught? I mean, it didn't hit me, I don't think. Corruption occurs when land's wounds prevent from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permitted the earth's energies to flow and impede and nourish land once more. There's a lot of stuff about, like, you know, wounds and energy, earth's energy. It's all basically ether. You'll hear a lot more about ether in the story, which is the sort of source of all life in the game, and like a kind of soul energy. Yep. Sense the strength of the earth returning. Already the land begins to heal thanks to your action to feel once again better bountiful crops. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back and think about what you've accomplished. Experience once more the grinding weight of the earth's fury and revel in the memory of life flowing anew through the land you helped restore. Hope you were paying attention, Sylphie. The Sylphie's gonna come up now as a thing. Sylphie is someone who all the way from Stillgate Fane to just hear my lesson. Sylphie is a reluctant student of Conjury. shall we say, who is really only, if I recall the story correctly, only really interested in just healing. Hence why the story goes out of its way to hammer it into your head to do damage as well. Why should I bother studying nature? Boom. You have a rare gift for healing, yet there's more to being a conjurer than... I want to heal, I'm going to heal. Average first timer in a dungeon in Final Fantasy 14. You can't make me do those other things. It's a long way off, but I'm kind of looking forward to doing some high level stuff on this character as well. Wonder why I even try. I in the guild shortly before he came to us. Very talented for healing, but just doesn't want to use anything else. Nature, the wellspring of our power, holds no interest. Wands is healing people on a whim. Surely that can't come back to bite her. Have I got... That's a level 15 weapon. I'm definitely going to need a better one than that. Sure, where am I going? Let me go that way. That little bit of a cliff. No, we won't go that way. Back we go to Steelplate Vein. Don't even have a dash. Need to unlock White Mage to have my dash. Now this is... Am I not able to do this yet? Oh, that's the Pictomancer job. It was something else I was thinking of. What it is, there's a quest line. This one? Where is it? There's a mount. What's the... Oh, you have to complete the final Conjury quest. Basically, there's a special quest that comes up when you've got to a certain point. I can't remember if it's just start or end, which gives you a nice mount. I'm trying to keep an eye out for that. I've returned. How did you fare? Have you delved deep into the Legend Conjurer? Everyone's fed over there. Outright refuses to learn about the natural world. There's nothing about earth and winds, and quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or faintest breeze. Oh, conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk themselves, but to no avail. Just want to sound like a Jedi with all things in balance. So now I've been recruited to help impress upon her. We're going to just take the tin. Because honestly, I'm just going to sell most of this. Don't need it. Level 10. Time to learn about wind. What am I doing? Sorry, I'm just trying to book something. Okay. Now become... So we're going to full far comb and the East Shroud now. Wolf View is a conjurer of consummate skill, divine it at will of air elementals. Right, where's that one? Might be easier. This one's kind of garbage either way. I'll be honest, whichever way I want to go. Because I think, I mean, I could take the boat across and then, yeah, it's probably the easiest, isn't it? Probably just be by the ether, right? Teleport there. Yeah, so it doesn't let you. See, I'm gonna have to go Lancer's Guild to the boat. But yeah, they make it actively kind of annoying to try and get to these. Having some water. I'll get the lid back on. Right. Go find them. Go find her. Go. And here we go. Hello. Struck you on the pattern of gusts and gales. Sorry, forgive my hesitations, but recently I attained the title of hero and you are my best student. Oh. Go to the east to Sweetboon and play a small spring and rest the pool. Go there and clear the air of the honeybee swarm. Deed will deepen your understanding. I think they're just sending me to do odd jobs that they need doing. And then using it as an excuse to say, ah yes, now you've learnt about the element of doing my job for me. Delegation, that's what it's called. Right, let's do this one. I wonder if this is going to be a corrupted wind elemental. No. It is actually a honeybee swarm. And it's gone. Simple as that. And back we go. Why are the bees there? Still your mind and reach out. Can you feel the path of the wind veering from its natural course? Enter the spring near Sweetboon Piers, search for pockets of corrupted air. Now there's a corrupted window. And back up we go. Interact. Oh, it's a proper duty. Ooh. That's actually made it slightly harder because it is actually level syncing me, which is not necessarily a bad thing. Oh, she's come to help. There we go, nice and easy. Done in a minute. The wind no longer keens its frustration. The frustrated wind. Sounds like a book, doesn't it? And back we go. That's the end of this one. Well, I've got to report here and then go back to Isimian, but that is pretty much it for this one. And then wonder what the next one's gonna be. Could it be another element? Ooh. Exposing you to such danger. Oh no. That was fine. What did you learn as you struggled within the grasp? Wind does not strike with instant crushing force earth. It torments one's form, dancing across every surface with 1,000 tiny wounds in its wake. God, the writing is a bit... Yeah. The Agonies of Erosion. There's another book title. Having experienced such pain, you are now acquainted to the wind's capacity for patient destruction. I don't think God's know what I've taught you or not. Love it. Love it. Remain wary, there's some other force at root work. Ooh. Right, back we go. Back. I wonder if anyone messaged me earlier when I copied that. Nothing much. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Going back up there without thinking. There we go. And back we go. These are all pretty quick because they're not. I mean, job quests are generally pretty quick anyway. It's a bit of a shame they haven't got voice acting, but they're nice little stories in themselves. Experiencing for the first time can be fun. They adapt to the world. They adapt to your job, your role. It's quite nice. Hey, so that can one. So there's a 15, a 20, a 25, and a 30. 4 more after this. Oop. On auto run. Someone's asleep there, not meditating. Open your ears to the wind. Bring my dials of 2 elements, you're on your way to the path of Conjury. As you seek to embrace nature more fully, so nature will hold you more closely. Made you study wind? Why bother? It's Sylphie again. You don't need wind to heal things. Oh. Isimian is not happy. Once again, abandon your tutors. All the knowledge I need, my mother even needs to embrace nature to heal. The people she helped were thankful. Well, and Conjury the same way she did, and I'm just as great as Conjurer. Didn't come here to argue with you. I want to tell you I've discovered how to cast rays. What were you thinking? You know not what you do, what you risk. You are meddling with forces beyond your comprehension. Did you even attempt to use it, I will have no recourse but to strip you of the name and banish you. Why must you be so angry as not to hurt anyone? Oh no. That's ominous, isn't it? When Joe is unable to use any spells outside of his sphere of healing, needs to stay self-seeks to emulate in every way. Rare and wondrous talent to heal without relying on the energies of nature, but such a power is not born of true conjuring. By all that we know of the art, it should not be possible for Sylphie to cast rays. I should to think what would happen if she tried. I believe you become a fine conjurer as you best great power. Power borrowed, not taken. All goes very philosophical, this one. Of course, the funny part is like, so for a lot of the game, for a decent chunk of the game, it is like nature and, you know, elements, you know, earth and wind and all this kind of thing. And then a lot later it leans really hard into just like pure light spells, which is fine, but it just seems a bit of a sudden change. Like almost all the spells, like even Asuna, like, see the effect? Like, it's kind of like a water. Like, a lot of the healing spells themselves have, like, you know, colored effects, and they're all inherently tied to, like, some sort of natural element. But of the light aspects of things. So the elements in Final Fantasy 14 are sort of divided into. This is a lot of stuff that will come later, but the very brief version is the elements divided into umbral and astral aspected elements that cause like shifts. So you, as well as each individual element being born of ether having its own power, you have they come in two groups of umbral and astral, which are to do with their sort of categorization. So white mage generally astral stuff, black mage generally umbral, and they sort of correspond to astral being light and umbral being dark. So directly leading into light magic and dark magic, as in dark magic spells, as opposed to elemental spells classified as dark magic. It's complicated, but you'll see as it comes up in the story much later. Anyway, moving on. Water. Grab another drink again. Point yourself with a third element of water. We're going for a swim. Pristine water and pour at the foot of a tree. Force purity who drove forth the corrupting entity, siphoning tree's life force. Dispatch it and speak to brother Jorsen, maybe? Broken stream. Right. We're gonna go and water a tree and kill the demon that comes out of it. Sounds good to me. It's quite silly in many ways. It's fun though. I like it. Oh, I tapped out for a minute now. I can't tap back in. There we go. Where are we going? Where are we going? We're going to Central Shroud. Oh, actually, I can't be bothered doing that. I can just teleport, can't I? Oh, it's East Shroud anyway. Oh yeah, Hawthorne East Shroud. I'm being dumb. Right. What's that? Of leaves. I'm not really interested in often leaves. So we're going to water the tree. Beat the water sprite. This one is significantly tougher. I guess it's because my weapon is only level 15. And now we go and speak to the dude. Is he inside or are you up there? Oh, he's in here. Yes, I've purified it. Joyous bubbling of the elementals. Wasn't autumn. Let's speak of which is it new to learn. I just did not find the strange recipe of tender tree. No. When trees, you know, require water. Rise in too great a volume, too swiftly, the nourishing flow of a crashing wave that washes away all before it. Again, we're going a bit Jedi. All of nature is in balance. Let's not use our art and manner to disrupt the state. Be careful, mindful of the ceaseless tug of war. Herds of antelope, stags gone berserk. No calming them. Gaunt the soldiers sent to shepherd them away from the settlement. The pile of wounded. Not enough hands, we need a healer. Since nothing amiss, what could have frightened them? Make haste. Good number of injury may be rising, that too will suffice. Break the Jocelyn's fire to tend the wounded. I will endeavour to rally further here. So I'll do all the work. That's a bit of an unfair take on it. I know it's a bit contrived, but the game, I actually think the game does a very good job of making you feel like part of a group, and that like other people are not just like relying on you to do everything. Especially later on, where you're like the great hero of the realm and slayer of gods and all this. Even despite that, like other people, like the way it's written is other characters are pitching in to their own expertise, which is really nice. It's not just like, oh, I'm gonna sit my ass here while you go off and do this thing. Just bring it back to me. It's like, I'm gonna go and do this, and you go and do this because this is my area of expertise and this is yours. I mean, it's still the case that at the end of the day, you're basically a living weapon being pointed at people, but you know. So he's going to go to the Stillglade Fane. I'm going to go and start healing the wounded. And this dude, Joaquin, whatever, is going to try and rally some more people to come help. Where are we going? Oh, up. This one is up. I'm confused for a moment then. Hello. Conjury praise Nofika. All wounds which have been carrying, offer them what aid you can. So I've got to go and heal some people now. That's cure on someone. Oh, hello. Breathe again, thank you. Nice and easy. Speak with the harried healer. There he is. G. Look, the stags yet rages and reported more wounded. Join them and help put an end to it. Take them off the road northeast, and don't worry, my archer should be sufficient for a massive blessing here. Now go. Oh, we're going to join a fight now. Oh, hello. I fell off. I mean, it's fine. I wanted to get down there anyway, but wild balls. These shouldn't bother me actually, because I am easily sufficient level to be not bothered by level 20 at this point. Oh, it's the duty. Those are the stag things, and these are the guys fighting. And we're about to just... Oh, it's Sylphie as well. Hello. Tell him if you want. I don't care. I'm not gonna stand by and watch people bleed to death. She does mean well. She does mean well. Proper little trial. Go. Oh, hello. This isn't going very well. It's like the Emu War, isn't it? This is the one thing I don't really like about this. It's very difficult to heal. It's actually very difficult to heal NPCs because when you're in a party, they're listed aside. But when you're not in a party, like when it's just NPCs, they are not listed at the side. So... But yeah, when you're not in a party with them, they're not listed. You can heal people you're not in a party with, allies, but it's not quite as simple as all that. Which means that when you've got duty like this, you have to manually constantly check to make sure you are actually hitting. Yeah, it's a little bit frustrating. Dude is actually taking a lot of damage. Oh. There we go. But yeah, you have to manually click on them like that. You can't even click them from the list, which makes it a little hard to keep track of who's taking damage and who's not. Oh, what's Sylphie doing? That doesn't look good. Fine, don't mind me. Now she's draining her ether. Tell me that we're not to. What have you done? I forbade you from using such methods. I will not see you repeat your mother's mistake. Oh, she's not happy about that one. Other than everything wrong. Ooh. The hard one, isn't he? I'm just surprised I got the same staff. Follow her, please. Pay my presence. Broke up her. She can't have gone far. Yeah, I've got a mini one. I like the way he's got horns on his head and then his staff has horns as well. As Kane has horns. There she is. She can't have gone far and she's literally like right there. When I try to cast spells, nothing happens. When I reach for my pals, nothing there. What he's trying to warn me about. Beating mother's mistakes, same thing happened to her, losing her magic, and then am I going to die? Can't be happening, I didn't think. Oh. So you sort of get the gist of the story now. Her mother died after basically running out of magic, and well, at least that's the simple version. It's probably just you withdrawing on your own ether rather than drawing on thing. It does become an important factor later on, and the fact that, you know, there's a whole complicated thing to do with strength of the soul and stuff that I don't really want to go into right now because it is quite spoilery. Why did I come here? Because I can't... It doesn't help at all. I should just teleport back. We are going to... Conjurer's Guild. Throws me a little bit because it's 2 ways in. There we go. That's the Stillglade Fane. The Conjurer's Guild next. In we go. I wish I could get up there. Look at the guys meditating. Except for this one who's asleep. Love it, love it. I love the detail in this. Were you able to speak with Sylphie? What's the power of nature bring about change? Different elements, healing, no principles different. From mending, we draw upon the boundless life and force of nature and bestow upon the wounded, but Sylphie has never sought to borrow from... Because she's not a true conjurer, she doesn't understand nature. Yeah, so like I said, she burns her own life force, which is a finite resource, to heal other people. I don't know why they didn't just tell her this, you know. Mother Unwhistled, maybe it was out of sensitivity to this, but like, you know, Unwhistled took use for use for healing skills. Sylphie's aptitude for the arts of anything even greater, thus not unexpected she reached the limits at a much earlier age. We do not intervene. Yeah. Think on a solution to this dark dilemma. Maybe that I have needed your assistance. There's a hint. We're close to nature each passing day, said to do seeds of greatness. Bringer of life, but also the implacable power of a surging wave. Master the fundamentals, but the beginning of your journey. Right, okay, let's take that. No, that's just the same level I am. Next one. This is finally where we get an upgrade. This is a better staff than our current one. Look at that. Doesn't look better, but it is better. Art-wise. We start getting ones that are better now because we've finally passed the level 15 of this one. Radiant confidence conjurer neglects not her study. Wow, why is he dunking on Sylphie even though she's finally promised to attempt to embrace force of nature, but it's not so easy resolved. Sylphie's never attempted to learn the basic offensive spells, and she's ill-equipped to undertake the trials. No much. More capable conjurer to accompany and purify the corruption instead may serve to press upon the power of the forces. So I've got to go around and take her on a little trip to do her own trials. So we're gonna just do all that again, I guess. We're gonna go and beat much more tainted ones. Earth, wind, water must know them all, share the majesty and primal ferocity of nature. Let Earth be her first lesson. She's a Brentbanch meadow is proof of given presumption, thought best to send her on ahead. Corrupted soil, Brentbanch, draw forth the tainted spray and let her witness the struggle that ensues. Right, where are we going? Here. Redbridge was where I was thinking of before when it says Hawthorne Hall. I got them mixed up in my head. Mark area. Who's that one? Oh, that's the... yeah. Oh, that's for... I'm really trying not to unlock Chocobo Racing yet because I have no inventory space for covers and stuff, but we might do a little bit of that later. Right, hang on. Let's talk to her first, see what to say. They've all got little text. Kind to help me. I've done nothing but mock you. Oh, I'm surprised. Right, let's pull this thing out. There we go. We've got a spirit out of the vegetable patch. Let's speed it up. Wow, that actually is a lot harder to hit. Still no match for this, but taking a fair few hits. There we go. Now, what are you watching? Yeah. It was a massive solid wrath erupted from the ground. Let's get this over with. That sun there. Oh yeah, no, I'm not really that interested. It's still in the same area. At least it will be if I don't walk into a wall. This way? Can I jump? Yeah, there we go. Never thrown by the height differences here. I must be able to fly. Oh no, it's in there. Do whatever it is you do. Well, I pull a demon out of well, a sprite out of a thing, and then I hit it with a rock. Like, that's basically what we're doing. We pull a corrupted wind elemental or whatever elemental out, and then we hit it with rocks. Wind blew straight through me, gentle and sharp at the same time. This is something you can conjure. Well, she sounds impressed. Wow, it's all the way down there, really? Okay. Okay, let's go. Oh, can't go down there. Me not paying attention. Come on. Oh. Have I got myself stuck? No. Oh, come on! Oh, there we go. Map not designed for traversing. It's in here. I'm gonna have to go back past our bloody big boss fight, I think. It's low enough level, it's not an issue, but oh, there's a thing I need from my. It's a thing I need for my I need 3 of those. If I see any more, I might hit them. There's another one. Let's do that before we just get it out the way. Aqueous discharge was that attack. Lovely. Why am I getting hit by a tree slug as well? Oh, there we go. Alright, let's see what Selfie's got to say for herself. Into water, show me how it's done. Seems a bit more enthusiastic at least. Alright, there we go. Hit it we go. These are noticeably tougher. Lake's so beautiful, never noticed how clear the sky is. Reflected, never noticed. She seems to have learnt some stuff anyway. Even if she's not actually particularly good at it. Okay. Conjurer's Guild. And in here. Yeah, once we've done these few quests, I'll be able to unlock White Mage, but also I'll be able to unlock one of my favourite early game mounts. And you'll see. It's a nice mount for a low level player. Welcome back, how have you fared? Oh god, she's hearing voices now. Well, seems sharper, more alive, nature speaking to her. She's finally starting to learn. Why did my mother teach me to avoid this? What was she afraid of? I didn't seek all the answers at once. She's been told to give herself time. She seems to be listening now. As I mentioned, the voices crying out enjoy them. Mother's gift is passed on to the daughter. Such sensitivity is not one can achieve through meditation training, but a blessing on you if you fortune chosen. The misunderstanding of that blessing was what led her down such a tragic path. We cannot allow Sylphie's talents to consume her in the same manner. I suspect she failed to mention the promise of your involvement in her. That's the reason for a change of heart. Modesty prevents you from acknowledging your good deeds, considering this part of your training. Countries have healed of wounds, physical or otherwise. That's... yeah. So I've got to be a therapist now as well. Right, let's equip the new staff, and then... Ooh, what's that? The number of quests done? Yeah, 100 unique quests. Wow, already 100. Is that the right one? Elm, Crook, Maple. Yeah, that's the Elm one. I like my 4 traits. Next. It's probably not worth swapping for the wand, even if it's technically better. I don't really want to get into a habit of using the wands because they're just not useful. Oh, I can get glasses next. Replaces my hat. They're actually pretty good. They're actually better than the chest piece because the chest piece is only slightly better. I might actually get those. I'm probably not going to wear them as visible though because it's probably my weakest. It's about the same, to be fair. But it's also the one least likely to disrupt my current appearance. I don't like not looking clean, like a clean outfit design. Elfinians sometimes soared through the whirlwind and fled from the guild, oh no. Plus, I've got to go and pick her up because they're doing something too important. Busker and Struthers. Oh, we're gonna see Busker on again. Go to Quarry Mill and go across is probably the quickest way. Right, where are we going? So how do I get out? Wait a minute. Nope. How have I lost the gate? Oh, there it is. You can tell how infrequently I come here having to use the road. I usually just fly in. Not used to using roads. Like that guy. Or woman. Well, unfortunately, because I've not completed the Realm Reborn yet, I am stuck on the ground on my own 2 feet, or rather 2 feet of my chocobo. Ah, simple gift. Oh, that's the next that's the next question. I was got thrown off for a second there. Oh, look who it is. It's the 3 Musketeers. Alright, let's see what she says. These 2 have been sent to hit cleanse corruption. And they've discovered Sylphie. Sensitive to the elemental smirrings and dealing with their mind must be prone to distraction. Price frequency, which is well. Right, okay, so we gotta go find her. She's right in here. See what she's doing. I should know that Wolfrey would tassel on me. Brother used to somebody's take me back. That's where my mother used to live, right until she passed on. Explains how nature becomes furious when conjurers use their wrath. There are always more people wounded in battles when mortal abuse the powers not theirs to take. Mother refused to draw on nature because she was scared of making it angry. She wouldn't lie about such things, and I want to do what she would have wanted. I'm going to stop using Conjury. Never heard the voices this mad before. That's because Wolfie and the others are overusing her. We have to go and stop them. That's a bad sign. Oh no. She's run off! She's run off into the oh no. But what is explicitly a dangerous situation, and she's gone off to try and stop the fighting. This can only end well, surely. Surely. Oh, sorry. I literally just tab off for a sec to just double check something and then... Oh, can I go up this way? Yeah. Oh dear. Go away. Oh, that looks dramatic, doesn't it? Look at this. Alright, here we go. There's Sylphie. So loud, can't you hear it? Nature is shrieking with rage. Ooh. Mustn't use any more Conjury. It's a big one. taking a lot of damage, aren't they? Yeah, not all elements of this. Not all elements are necessarily on the same side. Not all elementals, rather, or nature things. Now you can actually see them. Right, let's finish this. Hooray! Nice little fight, actually. Been ages since I've done this one. Never has the earth so confounded me. I can't believe nature actually helped us. There was nothing scary about this at all. I myself still wonder if it was very safe. Or the power if I hadn't seen it the way you wield it. Nothing could make it seem more natural. Gonna go back to the guild. Okay. Alright, back we go. Oh no, I don't wanna... There we go. So, that's that quest, and we have one more. One more, I think. Yeah, it should be one more. And then after this, we can get a really nice thing. Nearly there. What level are these? Oh, 35. I need another 4 levels. That means I can just run a I can run a roulette, I think, and it'll be nearly there. And actually, I can even take White Mage to PvP once I've got the actual White Mage. Did you find it? He's very patient when they're considering. You believe the act causes suffering to nature itself. Very love for nature prevents it from drawing on its strength. Understand now why my mother chose the path she did. Must ask you one more question. When you first witnessed her cleanser corrupt element, you mentioned hearing voices. How exactly did it sound? Sounds a joyful like growl. I asked, didn't you? I rarely heard them. Conjurers may sense the power of nature rather than strength, but not all can hear its whispers. The voices of the elementals. I mean, don't get her ahead of herself. She nearly killed herself before. I have a natural aptitude, but thus far lack commitment. That sounds like a story of my life. Both sides of matters, curiosity about disturbance, different magnitudes encountered previously. This bodes ill. Something beyond the damage wrought by the calamity fixed spells was commune with the elementals and seek to identify it. Give yourselves over to study the art, ever shall the earth meet your footfall and the wind guide your path. Poetic, isn't it? I was going to take the glasses for tonight because they're actually a boost. At least for now. Equip. Fortunately, because I've got switched off, it doesn't make any difference to my thing. And this is the final Conjurer quest, and it will give me Cure 2, finally. It will also get me level... I think it's also going to get me the next level, yeah, it will. I'm not going to take the outfit. Because in a few levels I'll be able to put the other one on. Actually, that is a good question. What slot does this use? body slot, so actually I could take like the pants or something, and it will give me a nice boost now, and then when I equip them it'll still be usable. Maybe we'll do that. Good scene. I've noticed tasks which your maturing skills are well suited. Enemy close, expansive wounds oozing corruption throughout the forest. The malign agent. Distant investigation. Sylvie wants to help. Even Safi would appear and all that. Oh boy. Feels a bit lacking, but I want to do what I can for the forest. You've yet to master a single offensive spell without me to defend yourself. We're far too dangerous to send off in the forest alone. I'm gonna be bodyguard, aren't I? Yeah. Given the nation investigation and they have a hearing will be as useful to use Conjury well to her. I'm in a double act now. Too often you yell your curiosity over you'll get sense. They're really chastened. We are going to go on a quest together, apparently. Right, so we need to go here and then crack on. Where are we? There we go. This is useful though, because once I've done this, it should be fairly straightforward to crack on back with the MSQ, and we can just dip in and out of these job quests when we need them. I mean, I might need to dip in a little bit earlier than... It might be a case of when I start the stream, I'll just catch up on the at least some of the job quests that allow me to have abilities that I need, and then we can go from there. Right with it. I don't remember where this one is. Is it in... Oh, there it is, right in the middle. Of course it is. Being dumb. I've had a long day. I really don't need to be sly casting like this, but it's... I don't know. I'm just doing it anyway. Come from the northeast. Let's go and look. You said not to run off, and now she's running off. Oak tree. But a tree, apparently. That's a valuable use of my time. Oh, there's a bunch of bad guys here. This is not good. No, stop chasing me. Fine. I got to fight you. Yeah, I'm going to fight you, aren't I? Stone 2. I was going to say, it's definitely not stone 1. More corrupted soil. This one. Oh look, it's a hunt target. Gotta kill this guy as well. It's a bit academic here because it's just press the button. Not part of the quest, it's just because it's nearby. One more calls to me even more fervently to the east. Right, let's go deal with that one as well. Ba, 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 ba. There it is. Corruption everywhere, oh no. All left, Spider. There we go. Really big, oh no. Causing all of it. I'm willing to risk a scolding if you are. Yeah, let's go beat it up. Come on. Come this far, haven't we? Come on. Oh. There we go. Gotta go around like that. Right, time for a proper duty. This one is level 30, so this is actually at level as well. It was level 30, capped at 34, but this is at level. I don't think you need to be able to hear the voices to notice that. They're coming from somewhere around here. As soon as we arrived, the sense of wrongness suddenly felt less. What's going on? Dramatic music. Almost as if it's holding its breath or hiding. Just that one spot, the air seems wrong. Oh boy. Yeah, that can't be good. Don't worry, I got it. Filthy sweet wind. The void sense. Zoom out so I can... So you'll notice I'm running back into the orange after it's basically, short version is that most attacks will snap when you when it disappears, not when the animation goes off, when the orange disappears. So you can actually play danger dodges. Oh shit, they hurt. That really hurts, wow. That was actually a bit spicy for a moment, man. What is this? This is a low-level thing. It's lucid dreaming, because we've hit 8,500. I want to aim it this way, because I don't want to... I assume Sylphie is vulnerable to this, so I don't really want to take her to be paralyzed or petrified with that, rather. Hey, level up. Job done. She's tired. She seems happy. That's good. It's a nice little story around, yeah, it does really lay the principles of healing in this game quite well, if you actually read into the actual story being told. Healing doesn't drain me anymore. Actually drawing on nature properly. Return to the guild, we have to explain everything. Right. And that is Conjury. Yeah, so this will unlock your 2 and will allow us to continue with White Mage quest. I can finally get my job stone for White Mage. And also get the mount I was talking about. But we've got to watch the last little cutscene first. Include the story. Also get a better weapon. A random junk I need to sell now. Or maybe assemble. Oh, I can't disassemble it yet. Sell then. Mission was a success. 2 conspired to defy my orders. While the forest was suffering, we couldn't walk away. Oh. Good for her. I've no mind to lecture you. Predicted that we'd do that. Corruption born of Ackerman had taken roots, but there's no telling how much further might it spread enough to beat the creature. And Sylphie succeeded to draw upon the edge of nature during the battle. Yeah, how did you? I remember thinking how badly it wanted to help and suddenly felt the power. One does not simply choose to borrow from nature's strength. The mind may command only that which the heart permits. In your desperation to help, you opened your heart to nature, and nature responded. The pinnacle of Conjury. Ready for the last of my teachings. With great pleasure, pass on the old magic, more potent form of cure spell. Wheresoever you go, nature will go with you. Ever shall the earth be you, and the wind guide your path. And with that, let's take the pants. We've got a decent little staff to equip. With that, that is our final Conjury quest. Right, I'm going to take 1 minute really quick. And then we will do... Well, we'll do 2 things, actually. One is... if I can find my goddamn quest, which is supposed to be here. Where is it? I am very confused right now. Ah, right, okay, it's hidden behind. It's because it's from the same NPC, right? Okay, right, we'll do that in a second. Just 1 minute. Okay, we're back. Let's do them one at a time, actually. Let's do this one first. And gets us a unicorn. And it's interesting. This is kind of unique. This is possibly one of the most unique quests in the game. And the reason I say this is that unlike every other quest in the game outside of the actual class specific like gladiator, conjurer, whatever quests where you do have to actually be that class rather than the job that follows, because obviously you won't have the job that follows. This is probably the only quest in the game that you will find you are not able to undertake as an advanced class you have unlocked, because this quest is conjurer specific, not white mage. So you have to remove, if you've gone past this and done the white mage job, you have to actively remove your job stone to go back and do this. Unusual creature, witness reports is wounded, hasn't proved a danger to locals, will be unpredictable, provided with succor as you are able. So we are going to Falgor Float. But yeah, it's interestingly unique that you have to be a conjurer for this. You can't, you have to be the base class, you can't be the job it upgrades to. You can't be a white mage for this. It's fascinating in a way. I kind of wish they'd done a few more of these. But no, they haven't. It's just, it is what it is. But it's kind of, it's almost like a, gotta be careful here actually. This is a dangerous area. And that's a hunt target. This is kind of fun because you, it's kind of like a little reward for being on a healing job. So if you never do any healers, you'll never get this mount, basically. I don't really want to deal with any of this. Can you just stop following me? Yeah, there we go. Unicorn. Yo. Oh, something's hitting me. What? Why are you hitting me? Oh, is it? I'm not even... I didn't know you could get hit in the cutscene. I thought it was safe. Oh, well, every day's a school day. Apparently you can get hit out of that cutscene. Oh, that was fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. Oh, wow. That is, wow. Yeah, that was really something. I've genuinely never seen that, I think. In literally thousands of hours. Oh, that was incredible. Oh, it's made my day. That was really fun. Okay, oh, I can't even, my brain, that just screwed with my head, that did. Rare and majestic beasts are native to the inner region of Kurthus. They are extremely shy and want to avoid all contact. Ocean unions trust is thrilling. It means more than simple gratitude. The unicorn must sense a kinship. Pray take this whistle and prepare yourself for truly uplifting. Right, let's put the pants on. A little bit silly, but it is better. Oh, I wanted to equip that as well, yeah. Okay. Tis time. My mind is just blown. I'm sorry. I am very, very seriously just thrown off completely by that. That was fascinating. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna become a white mage now. with with Ryo Senna and Arun Senna, the siblings of the they're the elder seeds here, so Canny Senna's siblings, but I think Ryo is about, yeah, so I think they're the younger siblings. I think Canny is about, supposed to be like mid to late 20s. Ryo is like early 20s, and I think Arun is like 19. Yeah, Ryo is like 2021, 22-ish, and Arun is like 18, 19, something like that. And Canny is like, I want to say like 28, 29 maybe. Yeah, anyway, we're gonna meet the Seedseer's siblings now anyway. So, task most urgent, confidential, can think of no one else. Canny Senna is the Seedseer leader of the nation. 2 young Padgils, Ryo Senna, Arun Senna. For a ritual of great import. The very fate of Gridania hangs in the balance. By the good grace of the elementals, 10 of God's 12 would merciful, the great one within the guardian tree. Ceaseless warring and ill treatment aroused. And owned by the quieting, the ritual I spoke, they may be placated. Here we go. Go and placate the tree. Off we go. Therein lies the rub in nature. No means what I question the power of the Seedseers, but yet they need someone to look after them. See that no harm falls. Yes. Placate this tree. Welcome to becoming a white mage. Right, okay, actually just teleport. I'm kind of using up my guild, but it's fine. I'll get it back from the roulette. Dun, 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 dun. Right, off we go. Oh, wait, no. Right round. I'm getting really distracted by that jockey one. This is taking longer than I thought, actually. I might not do any MSQ tonight, to be fair. We'll get White Mage Unlock, maybe do a dungeon to just sort of show a little bit stuff, and then I might leave it there for the evening. But it means next time we can maybe do like a job quest or something, or 2, and then do some MSQ. Right. There's Ryo. Seer Folly. I love how much of a pun so many of the job quests are just references. How can we make a hope to the Guardian Tree with these ghastly creatures bursting forth like rampant weeds? With no much room for a brought along a whaler or 2. Should return and do that. Do not be such a coward. We are seed seeds. These overgrown brown no match for us. Bolt words, but were they true words, we would dispatch our enemies arrive safely at our destination bells ago. Country are you? As I assume we heavily worry for once. This solicitude is most welcome. So they want us to help. They want me to help me destroy them. Have you no pride? The said Seer does not beg the end of some common adventure. Hey, that's hurtful. Goosey takes precedence over pride. Now enough talk, let's see to these pests. That's quite hurtful, isn't it? I'm just some random ass adventurer. to get rid of the little ones because we're just taking too many hits. Not a good priority. Take care of that thing. Why have I... Oh, been silenced. That was not good. A little bit annoying when that happens. Alright, nearly there now. Stone Skin, God, that's a blast from the past. It doesn't exist now. Not as a spell from healers. It says blast from the past. It's not like I was ever around when when it came out. Ooh, what's that? Gobstone. Gobstone of a white mage. Crystal. Does my eyes deceive me, or does the adventure inherit the legacy of Atoa Kant? None other than Atoa himself who last performed the quieting. No, I do not believe this adventure's arrival is mere coincidence. Bearer of the soul crystal and inheritor of arcane knowledge long since been not of those our kind. I know not why it was you who chose, but I believe our great forefathers led you to us today. He's not happy about it. Ancient tradition dictates the quieting to be performed by 3 paduls, but I misspeak. The ritual is to be performed by 3 white mages. Master Atoa truly has chosen the adventure as his successor. You speak madness. Surely you've not forgotten the Pajali tradition strictly forbids sharing the teaching of those not of our kind. The power of white magic is far too great a risk for no hands. White magic in this game is hyped up to be like this super, like, I say, it's really funny when you compare it to the Paladin one where it's like, oh yeah, we've just decided to start training anyone who feels like coming along. The white mage one is like this super exclusive, nobody except this rare subrace of humans with horns has ever been taught, because it's been forbidden due to great risk. He's got such an attitude problem. Yeah, this is a typical sibling exchange. Uphold tradition merely for tradition's sake, even at the risk of incurring the Great One's wrath and bringing disaster to the forest. Have you so little faith in your abilities, more than capable of slaying any beast in the way encounter the ritual on our own? Oh, he's not happy. Petty bickering and getting us nowhere. Sorry to trouble you with our silly sibling squabbles. If you have time, I would speak with you further, but not here. Come to Camp Tranquil and come quickly. Right, let's go back to... where are we going? Oh, we're going South Shroud. Yeah, I'm not going to walk there. So I could just teleport. It's not worth the time. Right, oh, okay. Remember we found her over here before? We're going back over here. Two Muggles. Hello. Aaron, on the other hand. Sweet girl. Sweet little girl. She's 21 years old. Thank you for coming. Forgive my brother. He cannot help that he was born with a head of solid stone. But anyways, I do not believe I've been properly introduced. I am Raya O. Pagel, as you can see, and sister of the elder seeds here. Well, I assume we've spoken for you most highly. I have no doubt. My brother Aaron on the way to en route. The great one by whose graces we dwell here. Gentlest of gods at peace, destructive force knowing no bounds or landers. Oh no. Teach yourselves to smash, doubtless they too aroused to hostility by the great one in his anger. You need only look around to see the forest grows more and more threatening with each passing hour. Quiet. Days of old, the ritual was without fail performed by 3 white mages, while our elder sister occupied as many duties. My brother and I thought to attempt our own. Sure, thereafter became one of the chosen few to be gifted with a white mage's soul crystal. No small honour, inheritor of the magic of our ancestors. My brother's primary blinds him, the signs clear as day to me, not Pajali, but a Ato I can't make for you to be here today to perform the ritual. One of the greatest mages in history, but even more so, known something of an eccentric. Bid farewell to the forest home, wandering the realm between the winds of the land. Most admirable cause, but alas, he was never to return. He perished in a far-off land, having taken no apprentices, his legendary powers lost to us. He returned he, or so I believe. There's some truth to my brother's words. Ancient law forbids us from sharing teachings outside of our kind. There are reasons for this. Many who would not approve of this arrangement, but I'm convinced his Otawa account must bring us Ato's will. We bring you to the fold, and so I welcome you, Mokaka of the White. I can feel the Great One's fury welling up now. Time is short, and that while you've been chosen, your journey has just begun. Return to me with further hone your skills, and we shall proceed with your training. And so, we have a White Mage's Soul Crystal. White Mage unlocked. Ooh, cutscene. Presence of mind. So that's well, it speeds up your casting time. And I now actually am current on White Mage quest because I don't have any more. I actually need to level a little bit now. We're not going to do that now, but we are going to equip. I am not going to transfer that because I've already got a full hotbar set up. This may look a bit strange. Oh, damn. This may look a bit strange. That is a macro I have on my other character that I don't. One of my other characters that I don't have on this. I might have to rebuild that macro. Okay, I'll rebuild the macro. Anyway, this looks really complicated because it's got every single white mage spell that you're going to learn between here and level 100, basically. But now we don't need to use all that. We only have a small amount of it that we can actually use. So, are we going to run a dungeon? Getting on a bit, but maybe I can't run this white mage. Well, I can, but I won't get the seals. Maybe we'll give it a minute and see if it cycles back. If it doesn't by then we'll just call it a day. Oh, I don't even have my dash yet. It's level 40. Clear this out. Look at that though. White mage. 2 jobs unlocked. Happy days. Oh, come on. Can we... Give me a break. It was on healer before. It tends to cycle between healer and tank, I'll be honest. Most of the time, purely because mostly people, you know, most people just play DPS. I mean, that's the way it always is in these games, I suppose. In fairness, I can just do it without the need bonus, because you'll still get the experience in Gil. It's just nice to get that little bit extra, especially because I do need a lot of seals for the next rank. I've also started collecting poetics, which is kind of fun, because I won't be able to spend them for a very long time. Ooh, there is something we can do though. We can go to the wolves den. Spend some token on getting a proper. Oh boy, look how little health I've got. We want this, and we want the White Mage Framer's Kit. And now we can have a proper portrait. So we have a proper Paladin background portrait, and now we can have a proper White Mage one. To be fair, the Etheric Blue is very nice. I want the Ornate White Mage one, and I want the White Mage frame. And there is a White Mage emblem, but I might actually just keep the hearts because I kind of keep that. The blue was really nice, actually, to be fair, but I like the job-specific stuff. Right, we need to go back to Darnia. Spending thousands of gil on teleport fees, but it's not really a factor. Right, have we... We're not going to have much luck, are we? No, I don't think it's going to cycle across. Never mind, there's not much to show you. I've seen, you know, on the phone. We'll be able to do some next time. I think we'll leave it there. It's been quite productive. Before next time, I'll do some more leveling. I will prepare my retainers, and maybe I'll show you them as well. And get some more gil, and then we can crack on with the MSQ because we've done all the prep we wanted to do at this stage now that we've unlocked jobs. Right, with that, we'll call it a day. Thanks so much for watching, and I will see you in the next stream. Bye now.